The moment you stop eating, your body begins a journey that most people do not understand. Many believe skipping meals is dangerous, that going without food will make you weak, dizzy, or even damage your body. Doctors, nutritionists, and social media alike often warn against fasting for more than a few hours. But the truth is far more fascinating than most people realize. By the end of this video, you will learn exactly what happens to your body after 30 hours without food and why these changes could be some of the most powerful tools for improving your health. In the next few minutes, we will uncover the remarkable shifts inside your body that go far beyond simple hunger. You will discover how your blood sugar stabilizes, how your hormones adapt, and how your cells enter a state of repair and regeneration. We will reveal why fasting may actually protect your muscles instead of breaking them down, and how your brain begins to run on a completely different fuel, improving focus and mental clarity. These are facts backed by science, but they are often ignored or misunderstood in mainstream conversations about health and dieting. 30 hours without food is not just an exercise in willpower. It is a controlled experiment your body performs naturally, and the results are astonishing. For instance, your insulin levels drop, allowing your body to access stored fat in a way that cannot happen while constantly eating. Growth hormone surges, offering a protective effect on your muscles while simultaneously supporting fat metabolism. Even your brain adapts, switching from glucose to ketones, a more efficient energy source that fuels concentration, memory, and mental sharpness. These shifts are rarely discussed, yet they represent some of the most important responses your body has to stress and scarcity. Beyond energy and hormones, there is another level to this process that is truly remarkable. Your cells begin a cleanup process called autophagy, a natural recycling mechanism that breaks down damaged or dysfunctional proteins and uses them to build stronger, healthier cells. This is the same process that has been linked to longevity and disease prevention in numerous studies. It is a hidden benefit of fasting that few people know about, and understanding it could change the way you approach nutrition and health entirely. Even your perception of hunger changes. During the first hours, hunger is strong and persistent, but as your body adapts, it often diminishes, replaced by a heightened sense of mental clarity and calm. People who have practiced extended fasts report not only physical benefits, but also a shift in how they relate to food. They notice cravings decrease, energy stabilizes, and even mood improves. These are subtle but powerful changes, and they reveal how much more complex and adaptable the human body truly is. Of course, fasting is not suitable for everyone. Pregnant or breastfeeding individuals, people with uncontrolled diabetes, and those with a history of eating disorders should approach it with caution. But for healthy adults, 30 hours without food is far from harmful. It is a window into the incredible resilience and intelligence of the body, and it challenges the old belief that constant eating is necessary for health and strength. By understanding these mechanisms, you can make informed choices that support fat metabolism, hormonal balance, and cellular repair, all without extreme dieting or calorie restriction. Throughout this video, we will guide you through these changes step by step. You will gain insight into exactly what is happening at the cellular level, why hunger peaks and then fades, how your muscles are preserved, and how your mind becomes sharper as your body enters this state. By the end, you will understand why fasting for 30 hours is not just a challenge for your willpower, but a strategic tool that can enhance your health in ways most people never realize. Welcome to our channel, where we explore science-based health, nutrition, and the hidden truths about the human body. Subscribe now to stay updated with the latest evidence-driven insights that can transform your approach to health. Stay with us, because the discoveries in this video will challenge everything you thought you knew about fasting, and by the end, you will see why skipping meals for a day or more is not dangerous. It might be one of the most powerful things you can do for your body. For decades, people have been told that fasting slows metabolism, that skipping meals is a fast track to losing muscle, and that hunger will make you weak, cranky, or unable to function. On the surface, these warnings sound reasonable. After all, if the body is not receiving food, it seems logical to assume it will conserve energy and break down precious muscle tissue to survive. Many nutrition guides and fitness programs reinforce this idea, creating fear around any extended period without eating. However, research tells a different story. When you fast for a day or more, your metabolism does not shut down. In fact, short-term fasting can slightly increase metabolic rate as the body releases stress hormones like norepinephrine to mobilize energy. Muscle loss, while a concern in extreme or prolonged fasting, is minimal during a 30-hour fast. Growth hormone actually rises, helping to preserve lean tissue and support fat burning at the same time. Hunger itself is not as relentless as many believe. The initial pangs are strong, but the body quickly adapts. Hormones like ghrelin fluctuate, sometimes surprising people with how manageable hunger becomes. Energy levels can remain steady, and even mental focus can improve as the body shifts into a different fuel system. These insights challenge the long-standing myths that have kept many from exploring fasting safely and effectively. Once you pass the first 12 hours without food, your blood sugar begins to stabilize in ways most people do not expect during regular eating patterns. Blood sugar rises and falls sharply depending on the meals you consume. Frequent spikes trigger insulin, the hormone responsible for moving sugar into cells, which over time can reduce the body's sensitivity to insulin. When you fast, insulin levels gradually decline, allowing your body to respond more efficiently when food is eventually consumed. This shift improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body regulate blood sugar with less effort. As fasting continues into the 24 to 30-hour range, your body begins to access stored energy in the form of fat. The liver converts these fat stores into ketones, a clean and efficient fuel for the brain and other organs. This process not only provides steady energy, but also reduces fluctuations in blood sugar that are common after meals. By relying on fat rather than constant glucose, your body experiences fewer sugar spikes, lowering the strain on insulin. Over time, this metabolic flexibility may contribute to better blood sugar control and could reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. These changes reveal that fasting is not simply about avoiding food, it fundamentally shifts how your body manages energy and maintains balance. When fasting extends into the 24 to 30-hour range, the hormonal landscape of the body begins to shift in remarkable ways. One of the most significant changes is the rise in growth hormone. This hormone plays a crucial role in preserving muscle mass, even as the body begins to use stored fat for energy. Instead of breaking down muscle tissue for fuel, your body relies on fat, while growth hormone ensures that lean tissue remains protected. At the same time, cortisol, often called the stress hormone, increases slightly. This is not a dangerous spike, but a natural response that helps mobilize stored energy, keeping blood sugar and overall energy levels stable. Cortisol encourages the breakdown of stored glycogen and fat, making fuel available for the brain and muscles during the fast. Hunger hormones, particularly ghrelin, fluctuate throughout the fasting period. Initially, ghrelin levels rise, creating the familiar sensation of hunger, but as the fast continues, these levels can plateau or even decrease, which explains why many people report that hunger becomes surprisingly manageable after the first day. This balance of hormones allows the body to adapt, maintain energy, and even enhance focus, demonstrating that the human body is highly resilient and capable of thriving during extended periods without food. As fasting continues into the 24 to 30-hour range, the body undergoes a major shift in its energy system. Normally, glucose from recent meals serves as the primary fuel for both the body and the brain. Once glucose reserves are depleted, the body begins to switch to stored fat as its main source of energy. This transition is gradual but significant, allowing the body to continue functioning efficiently without new food intake. During this process, the liver converts fat into molecules called ketones. Ketones are an alternative fuel source, particularly for the brain, which typically relies heavily on glucose. Unlike sugar, ketones provide a steady, efficient supply of energy without causing sudden spikes or crashes in blood sugar. This energy shift can lead to noticeable improvements in mental performance, including sharper focus, better memory retention, and enhanced problem-solving ability. The switch from glucose to fat also affects physical energy. Many people find that after the initial fatigue and hunger of the first day, their energy stabilizes. The body learns to rely on fat stores, which are abundant and long-lasting, providing sustained energy for daily activities. This adaptation demonstrates how fasting allows the body to become metabolically flexible, efficiently drawing on stored resources while maintaining alertness and endurance throughout the fast. One of the most remarkable effects of extended fasting is the activation of a process called autophagy. This is the body's natural system for cleaning up damaged cells and recycling their components. During a fast, the body shifts from growth and digestion to maintenance and repair, dedicating resources to identifying and breaking down malfunctioning proteins and worn-out cellular parts. Autophagy helps remove damaged or dysfunctional elements that can accumulate over time and interfere with healthy cellular function. These broken-down components are not wasted. They are reused to build new, stronger proteins and cellular structures. This constant recycling improves the efficiency of cells and supports overall tissue health. In essence, fasting prompts the body to clean house at a microscopic level, rejuvenating cells that might otherwise deteriorate. Research has linked autophagy to a variety of long-term health benefits. By clearing damaged components, it reduces the risk of certain diseases, supports immune function, and contributes to cellular longevity. Even the brain benefits, as autophagy helps maintain neuron function and may protect against neurodegenerative conditions. The activation of this process is one of the key reasons fasting has gained attention in scientific communities, revealing a powerful hidden mechanism that goes far beyond simple weight loss or calorie restriction. One of the most common fears about fasting is that it will lead to rapid muscle loss. Many people assume that without a constant supply of food, the body immediately begins breaking down muscle for energy. In reality, short-term fasting, such as a 30-hour fast, does not cause significant muscle loss. The body has mechanisms in place to protect lean tissue while still accessing energy from fat stores. Growth hormone plays a central role in this process. During fasting, levels of growth hormone rise, helping to preserve muscle and support fat metabolism. This hormonal response allows the body to maintain strength and function even when food intake is paused. The presence of growth hormone ensures that fat is preferentially used for energy rather than breaking down muscle tissue unnecessarily. Fasting does not have to conflict with exercise or strength training. Moderate fasting can coexist with physical activity, including resistance training, without compromising muscle preservation. Many athletes and fitness enthusiasts use intermittent fasting strategies to improve metabolic flexibility while maintaining lean mass. This understanding challenges the widespread misconception that fasting is inherently harmful to muscle and strength, revealing that the body is highly adaptable and capable of protecting its most vital tissues even during extended periods without food. Extended fasting affects not only the body but also the mind. Many people who have experienced a fast of 24 to 30 hours report a surprising sense of mental clarity and focus. As the body shifts from using glucose to relying on fat and ketones for energy, the brain receives a steady, efficient fuel source. This stable energy can reduce mental fog, enhance concentration, and make complex tasks feel more manageable. Hunger, which is often the most feared aspect of fasting, behaves in a counterintuitive way. Initially, the sensations of hunger are strong and persistent, creating discomfort for many. However, as the fast continues, these feelings often diminish. Hormones like ghrelin fluctuate, allowing the body to adapt to periods without food. This adaptation can make fasting feel much easier than expected, with hunger becoming less of a distraction and more of a passing signal that the body is transitioning to its internal energy reserves. Beyond immediate focus and energy, fasting can gradually reshape the way people think about food. By separating the act of eating from emotional triggers, habitual snacking, or unnecessary meals, fasting can improve your overall relationship with food. People often notice decreased cravings, better control over portion sizes, and a more mindful approach to eating, highlighting the profound psychological as well as physiological effects of extended fasting. While fasting can offer many benefits for healthy adults, it is not suitable for everyone and should always be approached with care. Certain groups of people need to be particularly cautious because fasting can place additional stress on the body or worsen existing health conditions. Pregnant or breastfeeding individuals, for example, have increased nutritional needs to support the development of the baby and the production of milk. Prolonged fasting in these situations can risk nutrient deficiencies or affect the health of both mother and child. People with uncontrolled diabetes also need to be careful. Fasting alters blood sugar and insulin levels, and without proper monitoring or medical guidance, it could lead to dangerous fluctuations. Insulin-dependent individuals or those on medications that affect blood sugar should not attempt extended fasting without close supervision from a healthcare professional. Additionally, anyone with a history of eating disorders should approach fasting with caution. Restricting food for long periods can trigger unhealthy behaviors or exacerbate past struggles with food and body image. Even for those without these specific conditions, fasting should still be approached responsibly. Listening to the body, staying hydrated, and breaking the fast safely are essential steps. Understanding personal limits and prioritizing health ensures that fasting can be a safe and effective practice rather than a risky experiment. For healthy adults, fasting for 30 hours is far from dangerous. The human body is designed to endure periods without food, and it adapts in ways that are both efficient and protective. During this time, insulin levels drop, which allows the body to use stored fat more effectively for energy. This shift not only supports fat burning but also helps stabilize blood sugar, reducing the sharp peaks and dips that can occur with frequent eating. At the same time, growth hormone rises, protecting muscle tissue while fat becomes the primary fuel source. This combination of hormonal changes ensures that the body maintains strength and functionality throughout the fast. Cellular repair mechanisms, including autophagy, become more active, breaking down damaged proteins and recycling them to build healthier cells. These processes contribute to longevity, disease prevention, and overall cellular health, highlighting a deeper benefit of fasting that goes beyond weight management. Many of the warnings that have long surrounded fasting are now understood to be outdated. Concerns about rapid muscle loss, permanent metabolic slowdown, or uncontrollable hunger do not align with the evidence from research on short-term fasting. Instead, 30-hour fasts demonstrate the resilience and adaptability of the human body, revealing that temporary abstinence from food can actually enhance metabolism, energy efficiency, and long-term health in ways most people never expected. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and show your support. Subscribing to our channel will keep you updated with more science-based health insights that can transform the way you think about your body and nutrition. We want to hear from you, so share your fasting experiences, challenges, or questions in the comments below. Your stories and feedback help us create content that answers the real questions people have about health and fasting. Thank you for watching, and remember, understanding your body is the first step toward taking control of your health.